Dr. Shahira Abdullah.
Madam Deputy Speaker, I come from a family full of women. Out of 5 children, only one is a boy. Needless to say, I grew up in an environment of outspoken females who never feared making their opinions known. Sometimes I wonder what my brother feels being sandwiched between all these female voices. My mother was a pillar of our family, a homemaker running a tight ship at home. She made sure we ate, did well in school, but also that we had fun. More importantly, she also instilled in us that a Malay Muslim woman was a capable woman. She is someone who is independent, courageous, and who is of value to the world. In Islamic history, we have countless examples of inspiring women, such as Khadija, who was both a successful businesswoman and mother, or Amra bin Ar-Rahman, a well-known jurist who tutored many famous scholars and was described as a boundless ocean of knowledge. Closer to home, according to Population Census 2020, females in general have advanced more rapidly in educational attainment. In addition, more Malay females are attending university as compared to Malay males. This is an encouraging development. However, there is more that can be done to encourage and enable the success of young Malay Muslim women, and this is a cause that I feel very strongly about. In many Asian countries, women are traditionally seen to be caregivers for society, while the men take the role of the breadwinners. However, this delineation of roles has blurred with the rise of dual-income couples. The population census showed that dual-income couples have increased from 52.9% in 2010 to 60% last year. This increase is also reflected in the Malay community. Nonetheless, though, an equal share of household responsibilities is ideal. What usually happens, though, is a role overload, in which an employed woman is expected to fulfill the traditional role as a homemaker, as well as juggle their career. In dire situations, when push comes to shove in a family, the female is also expected to sacrifice their career to assume the role of caregiver in society. In 2012, MCYS commissioned a survey on informal caregiving. They found more female caregivers, about 60%, as compared to male caregivers, about 40%. More recently, the MOM report on labour force in Singapore 2020 saw that for unemployed residents, who cited caregiving as the main reason for leaving their job, more than 2 times of them are female. Furthermore, the COVID-19 pandemic has disrupted our economic and social activities. With more of the workforce working from home, traditional gender stereotypes have resulted in women taking on added responsibilities at home, such as taking charge of their children's home-based learning. According to McKinsey, women's jobs are 1.8 times more vulnerable to this crisis than men's jobs. With these dire statistics, how do we ensure that our Malay Muslim female youths are able to get the support they need to overcome these difficulties? Firstly, I feel we should encourage mentoring for women by women. Women should be encouraged to mentor the younger generation and support them in their endeavours. The mentoring scheme can be organised through the community self-help groups, where several initiatives are already in place to create safe spaces for women, or even informal networks. The Singapore Muslim Women's Association is also embarking on this journey to create a one-stop resource space to enable women to increase their knowledge and skills in various domains: legal, religious, workforce skills, etc. Secondly, there is a need to showcase the strong Malay Muslim women who are already in our midst. For example, through my work with the Young Women in Leadership Dialogue, WILD, I have met many inspiring Malay Muslim female youths. Being a woman, much less from a minority community, may bring about its own set of challenges, but these women have shown courage and grace in the form of adversity. They also embody success in many forms, whether in academics, sports, or activism. Take Aida Saad, an artist whose art exhibitions and installations raise awareness of individuals with Down syndrome and allows the public to see the world through their lenses. She is featured as a rising artist by the National Arts Council. Or Nur Azima Azman, a former madrasah student and a graduate of the prestigious Al-Azhar University. She is currently an Associate Research Fellow at the S. Rajaratnam School of International Studies. Today, her mastery in multiple languages, as well as her research expertise in the domains of online extremism, international terrorism, religion, and identity has given her team an edge in safeguarding Singapore's security. YWAL also aims to provide a platform for young women in our community to have those difficult conversations regarding gender and apply it within the context and value system of the Malay Muslim community. Lastly, we need the whole society and community mindset shift to re-educate the society on shared responsibilities in the home. Gendered expectations start from young. Therefore, we need to involve the young and old, our boys, and their caregivers in this conversation too. Just this year, the Straits Times produced a video called Insta-Sex that delved into the stories of teens who encountered sexual harassment and physical assault as a result of interactions on social media. Separately, there was an online post sexualizing ustazah or female Islamic religious teachers with a view to committing sexual violence against them. The internet has added a layer of anonymity that may embolden some to use it as a platform to denigrate women. These incidents should not be chalked up to people being oversensitive. These incidents should never be overlooked. And this underscores the relevance and significance of the work of the Alliance for Action Committee formed to tackle online harms. Madam Deputy Speaker, our boys will grow up to be colleagues, husbands and fathers, and we will raise them to treat women with dignity, honor and respect. Teach them to be our allies. Teach them to not make light of casual remarks that belittle women, so it does not become normalized. And teach them to stand up to those who do. Treat the boys with compassion so they may become compassionate boys too. Madam Deputy Speaker, in Malay, please. Kita perlukan anjakan minda bagi seluruh masyarakat dan komuniti untuk mendidik semula masyarakat tentang perkongsian tanggungjawab di rumah. Jangkaan tentang jantina bermula dari kecil. Oleh itu, kita juga perlu melibatkan golongan muda dan tua, anak-anak lelaki dan pengasuh mereka dalam perbincangan ini. Anak-anak lelaki kita akan membesar dan menjadi rakan sekerja, suami dan bapa. Dan kita akan mengasuh mereka agar menjaga martabat, harga diri dan kehormatan kaum Hawa. Didik mereka untuk menjadi sekutu kita. Didik mereka untuk tidak meremehkan teguran spontan yang memperkecilkan kaum wanita, supaya ia tidak menjadi perkara normal. Dan didik mereka untuk menentang sesiapa yang berbuat demikian. Layanilah anak-anak lelaki dengan keisanan, supaya mereka menjadi anak-anak lelaki yang berinsan juga. Dan kaum Hawa, kita juga adalah sekutu masing-masing. Untuk mengangkat darjat satu sama lain, kita juga harus bersatu hati dengan wanita-wanita daripada golongan terpinggir. Yang tua, yang kelainan upaya, yang miskin, ataupun golongan ibu tunggal yang berusaha sedaya upaya untuk membesarkan anak-anak perempuannya yang bersifat teguh dan yakin. And women, we are the allies of each other too. To raise each other up, we should also act in solidarity with the women from marginalized groups. The old, the differently abled, the poor, or the single mother trying her best to raise strong, confident daughters of her own. Madam Deputy Speaker, the mindset shift will take time. However, I am confident that the results of such efforts will be far-reaching and worthwhile. And I look forward to it. In closing, let me thank the Singapore Muslim Women's Association for their contributions to this speech. Thank you.